Hello, and welcome to another thrilling episode of PROG Review. Today we're talking about this. Yes, Roosevelt Stadium, Jersey City, 17th of June, 1976. This was released last Friday, I believe. Available on double CD, triple vinyl, and of course the streams. I decided to streams it because, you know, what's interesting about this one? What's interesting about it is Patrick Moraz is on the ivories for this one, and so Relayer, he's well represented in the track listing. Oh, okay, that's good. It's 1 hour 53 minutes. You even get the little bit of Moraz Story of I thing. You know when the solo, when the members get to do their little solo bit. Steve Howe's got the clap. Get tablets for that now. Anderson's got Elias of Sunhillow, and there's a bit of that. And like I say, Story of I from Patrick Moraz. La 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 da da da. Used in the radio broadcast of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, I believe. Again, a lot of this music. This is back in the day when you could just put all sorts of music into radio dramas and nobody cared. Rainbow and Curved Air, that was in it as well. This is how I got introduced to a lot of this music, but I'm wandering off the path, aren't I? I is wandering off the path. Yeah, we are talking about, yes, in Roosevelt Stadium. This one, graphics, Roger Dean. So yeah, it's a live album. It's fairly, you've got all your usual ones. You've got your roundabouts, haven't you? And your long distance runarounds, and your I've Seen All Good People. Yeah, you got all those ones. I don't know what else to say about it. It's all right. It's all right. But the problem is the varying sound quality in all of this. Again, some of us remember Yes songs and a veritable sludge of sound that came with that. And that album alone put me off of live albums from the 70s for a long time. It just put me off. And again, I've always used the example. You listen to that, or even listen to something like Genesis Live, or the ELP Welcome Back My Friends to the Show That Never Ends. That one. You can hear live albums that are presented in, fairly decent sound quality. Yes Songs is just slightly off of Earthbound by that band in terms of audio quality. It's a hard listen. I know some of you probably like it and are throwing their shoes at the screen, but I'm being honest. And this one sits somewhere between that and Yes Shows, the one that they brought out in, was it 1980 something, in terms of quality. Yes Shows is pretty good, bit disjointed, bit all over the place, but in terms of audio quality, it's light years ahead of Yes Songs. I think we can all agree on that. This one kind of sits in between all of that. And again, audio quality actually changes in the middle of tracks, I've forgotten which one it was now. Was it Siberian Control? I should have made notes. Was it Siberian Control? I know I was listening, and during one of them, well, maybe it was Long Distance Runner, the audio quality kind of dropped out. It was almost like there was two recordings spliced together, and that, I find that off-putting, because I'm a I'm a perfectionist. If you've watched my videos, you'll know I'm a perfectionist. So yeah, It's so hard to judge it. But then there's the price of it. Again, if you want to buy this on CD, it's between, I don't know, 15 to 20 quid on CD and up to £44 and above on the vinyl, which is about as much money as you'd save under Andy Burnham's new government, since he's going to remove VAT off of electricity bills. So the money you save, Andy Burnham, you could buy a copy of Yes at Roosevelt Stadium, Jersey City, 1976. Cheers, like there's actually stuff in the cup. So yeah, I mean, should you buy it? I don't know. You got the stream. You got this. Again, I don't think it's one of those ones that bears repeated playing unless you really like Patrick Moraz. However, we'll come back to that. We're going to circle around to that later on. What was interesting? Because I'm like a bigger and better Yes fan than you, right? I was listening to it and I heard the last track on it is I'm Down. I think it's a Beatles cover, isn't it? I'm Down. And I thought, wait a minute. This sounds awfully familiar. Not the Beatles. No. The actual recording. Now I've got to run over there because I foolishly put the thing back on the shelf. I had it on the floor, but then I did some hoovering and I put it back on the shelf, and I should have had it on the floor ready for me to go. Because if I reach down on the floor, I end up picking like that up, or maybe what? How many copies do you need? So I'm just going to go. This is what I mean about professionalism. You see, I'm just gonna run over to the shelf. Right, I'll be back. I literally 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. I shall be back. There are no edits here, you know. Oh God, no. Like I say, very professional. So yeah, many moons ago, when there was a resurgence in the Yes, I'm talking about, this is about Union time. I know everybody calls it Onion and they say it's rubbish, but that album and that tour did a lot for the band's profile, right? So much that Atlantic released this box set, yeah, called Yes Years, and there was also a film. It's very good. We were cowboy crazy. Anyway, and this, on it, the last track on the 3rd CD is I'm Down. There. Trust me. There. It's a live track. And it's that's on that. But this version sounds better than that version, I think. But again, it's all subjective. I thought it sounded a bit more even. Also, that version's edited. This version is edited differently. There are edits. And I thought that was interesting. So that means that they've had this in the vault for, well, how many years? You do the math. I haven't got enough fingers and toes to work out what the math is, but there's a lot of math. And now again, this, you got to ask yourself, why are they releasing it now? Well, because again, Yes sold the catalogue, and whoever bought the catalogue, I can't remember. I can't keep up with who bought the catalogue. How am I supposed to remember? Want their money back. Now again, if this had been released in the 90s, this would have been cool. This had been released in the 80s. This would have been good. If this would have been released in the 2000s, it'd have been all right. But we got it now in 2026, when the last dribblings of Yes fans their pacemakers are running out of juice, and you do wonder if it's just a little too late, a little too late. So yeah. However, I'm not poo-pooing it. I'm not poo-pooing it. If you like a certain rugged sound of live album, and I'm a bit of an effete wanker when it comes to, I like it to sound pristine. I like a good soundboard recording. If you like it rough and ready, if you like to go in dry, then this is the record for you. However, there are alternatives. There are alternatives, and this is where I'm a bigger Yes fan than you. You see, you could avail yourself of such quality delights as Yes Live at QPR from 1975, the year previous, where you can actually see the band doing the thing that they're doing. Yeah, it's a different track list. There's some other bits on this. This is a legendary performance. You can watch it on the YouTubes. The sound quality is better, or at least more consistent than this one. But you still get Gates of Delirium. You don't get. I don't think you get Sound Chaser on this one. No, you don't. Oh, yes, you do. You get Sound Chaser. It's at the introduction. You get Close to the Edge. You get a lot of them, but you don't get all this. The solo. You get the clap, but then Steve Howe's always got the clap, isn't he? Just saying. That's why he's so grumpy. So there's always that. Really, I should splice this all together and tickle the picture and upload it on the channel, shouldn't I? To add it to all the other versions that are on YouTube, just for the lulz. So yeah, I mean, is it worth you shelling out your dosh? Probably not. Go for the CD if you can find it for 15 quid. Probably worth it. 45 quid for a triple vinyl, and only, you know, not all of the last side of the disc is, I think, embossed or something. I think it's Steve Howe's bottom is embossed on the last disc. That's a bit frightening, that. So I don't know. I couldn't recommend it. It's there. You can go, look. He said, look at this. Look. You can just stream it. Look, stream it. Stream it. Wait a minute. Look at that. I was turned off. Normally, it's just my viewers who are turned off. But yeah, you can just stream it. Look, there you go. Look. La 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 la. On the old, I wish you wouldn't do that. On the old YouTube Music, if you so wish. But yeah, I mean, it's a moment captured in time. It's interesting to hear Mraz doing his thing, but there are other sources. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's it. I've said my piece. Again, when this stuff is just out there, there's very little point in reviewing it, because it's all a matter of taste, isn't it, really? But like I said, I like things to sound pristine, and this is a little bit wobbly in places. But I guess it captures the rawness of the performance. You can always see. You see, that's how you can always turn it around at the last bit. You can say captures the rawness. You see? Genius. Anyway, that's the review. I've been talking about Yes, the Roosevelt Stadium of Jersey City, June 1976. 17th of June. I better say 17th of June because people get upset in the comments section. You didn't say 17th of June. With Patrick Mraz, you know, on the keys. So yeah, check it out. Yeah, check it. I mean, yeah, also, yeah, just check it out. I'm not saying don't listen to it. It's whether or not you should buy it or not. How many Yes live albums do you need? Has it got Roundabout on it? Did they do Roundabout? I don't know. Apparently there is an old Sumerian legend that says if Yes plays a gig and they don't perform Roundabout, the world ends. True that. Anyway, thank you for watching. Prog on.